I can't feel my face now.
This ain't your car. It ain't your car when I'm putting gas in it. It ain't your car when we in the backseat making babies. But now it's your car. What's up, Tony?
Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna get you where you going.
Right.
Yeah, what? Who is that in the background? You got another man over there with my kid? I'm on the way. We pulling up. Me and my boy Tony on the way. Yeah.
No. Who?
Think it's a game. It's a game. He better be going in 15 minutes.
Hey, I don't know you. I'm not going with you.
Me and Killer T on the way.
I'm not gonna kill her. I never killed nobody.
Yeah, me and Killer T on the way. I hope he got his boys with him too.
We ain't going. I'm not going with
we like a challenge. Me and Killer T with it all.
I don't know him. I'm not coming.
Whatever. I bet he better be going in 15 minutes.
Put me in this shit.
Yo, Tony, you strapped?
I don't know you. I'm strapped.
You strapped? Yeah, we strapped. Yeah, Tony strapped. Yeah, Tony strapped.
Stop saying my name.
Strapped up.
Put that gun
We
down.
on the way. Yeah, we on the way.
Stop this car.
15 minutes. You better be going in 15 minutes.
Eat a
You think
dick.
I'm playing up on my kid? Yo, where you going? Yo, stop being scary.
Our 4-year-old solves pre-algebra problem. 2 to the second power times 3 divided by 24 minus 20. Look at this.
Good job.
Mapping it out. Look at this. The steps, though.
So,
Good, man.
She did the 2 times 2 in her head.
okay, so what's 12 divided by 4? How many times can you fit a 4 into 12?
3.
What?
Excellent.
Because this got
That's
a 3
right.
over here.
That's right.
Good job, girl. That's what I'm talking about.
Not a yes.
Yes, you did a yes.
Bro, come on, dog. Come on, dog. You telling me this 4-year-old can do pre-algebra problems and half of y'all can't even read or write English correct? Man, get out of here. Hey, I'm getting tired of the state. The state of the state. The state of the state is out of state, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a bunch of people. I don't even know what's going on, bro. Like, I really feel like cell phones are raising people. Like, kids, man. I see kids now, like, with the iPads, cell phones, all that stuff, and they just, like, they going crazy over it. They are going crazy over it, and they watching the dumbest stuff. It's not educational. Nothing's, bro, let me tell you something. When I was a kid and we watched cartoons, every cartoon had a moral to it. And at the end of the cartoon, they would usually recap to say, what did we learn from all of this type of situation? So that way you can have that tendency to reflect on whatever it was that you just went through. Like, they drilled you with that stuff, bro. Look, man, I hate to say it, but the generation that's running the show right now, they a bunch of bums, bro. I can't wait till my generation runs the show. I cannot wait, bro, because we got some stupid folks from my generation, but we got some really smart ones too. And you know how politics is, like, your IQ don't make you qualify. If anything, higher IQ make you more disqualified for the political position. But this is amazing, bro. I really agree with this statement being made by the parents of this young girl that you got to teach them young, man. Teach them how to use their brains, their cognitive abilities, everything at a young age. Because, I mean, shoot, bro. Who's to say 4 years old is too young, bro? Like, nah, dog. I teach a kid all of this stuff at least by the age of 5. I start teaching them, bro. Come on. That's the best time, bro. Drill it into them young. So when they go through school, bro, it's a breeze. It is a breeze. They going through that stuff, flying through schoolwork, bro, and they not stressed by nothing that school has to offer. They're already thinking on another level, bro. By the time they're 16, they're already starting up their business. By the time they're 20, they're going to be a millionaire. Like, we need to really start implementing this type of thought process into our children. It's the children that's going to really be the change, right? Like they say, if you want to change the world, change yourself. Change how you parent, man. Change how you parent. If you one of those parents that got your kid in front of the cell phone, in front of the iPad, man, change that up. They need to be in front of you, listening to you. Teach them.
There is a Japanese legend that says, crying is just a way your eyes speak, when your mouth can't explain how broken your heart is.
Ooh.
There is a Japanese legend that says, crying.
Come on, Japan. Come on, Japan.
I'll tell you right now, that trash truck tomorrow's gonna have a real good surprise.
Oh, shit.
I'll tell you right now.
Yo, he blew up the trash truck, man. Nah, that gotta be two different clips spliced together, man. It gotta be two different clips spliced together. Like, it wasn't even the same trash can.
Why don't you ever talk about the men that don't pay child support?
Because it's women like you who spread your legs for guys like that.
Facts.
Why don't you ever talk about the responsibility of women who choose irresponsible males to procreate with
Facts.
and then complain later when they're irresponsible?
No.
The women who have a one-nighter with a bartender or a guy on a motorcycle or a musician, and then you complain later on the guy's a deadbeat. He was a deadbeat to begin with.
Why nobody can ever talk to you because you don't let any...
People talk to me all day long. You can't talk to me.
No, I'm trying to talk to you and you're talking over...
Dear, don't tell me how to do a radio show. I've been doing this for 25 years. I don't need your help.
Oh, okay. Let me. Can I please just say this? I was married once before, okay?
Mm-hmm.
My husband and I had a child together.
Right.
After I was tired of him beating me for 2 years, I left him.
Really? But why did you tolerate it for 2 years? Can you tell me why you tolerated being beaten for 2 years? I'd like to hear about this.
My answer to that is because I was young and stupid.
Okay, I agree with you.
Bingo.
You were stupid. No doubt about it. And now what are you going to complain that he doesn't pay child support? A guy who beat you for 2 years? Imagine that. The guy is irresponsible.
Right.
He beat me for 2 years, and now that deadbeat doesn't pay.
So why is it my
There's
fault
your big
for
concern. Now we see why you're so upset about this. You chose a manifestly irresponsible, violent individual to procreate with. Then you're amazed that the guy doesn't send you child support.
He didn't beat me until I got married.
You're still, you know what, dear? You were young and stupid. Now you're old and stupid.
Why don't you...
Dog ate her alive, bro. That's a fact, dude. Come on, ladies. Come on. We got to start taking some responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Like, as humans, like, as males, there's things that we need to be responsible for. Y'all got to be responsible for your own actions, too, man. You can't just, at men, you know what I mean? Like, she decided to get married to and have a child with a dude that was violent. I'm sure there was signs before he got violent. Or maybe here's another thing. Maybe you should have took more time to get to know him if you didn't know him good enough. Y'all, I don't believe in marriages that be like, oh yeah, we known each other for 2 weeks. Huh? And y'all getting married? Bro, chill, dog. What are you doing? Take some responsibility, ladies. Obviously, a dude that has no self-respect and is going to put hands on you for no reason. You think he's going to pay child support? Why do y'all fall back on child support so much? I don't get it. I don't understand why some of y'all just think like, yo, child support is always going to be an available option for me. Like, bro, first of all, they can't make that man work. You can't make him work. Right? And that bill could stack up until he get arrested for it. And guess what? When he's arrested, it's still going to be stacking up and it's still not going to be getting paid. Like, what do you accomplish by that? If he ever gets a job, like they'll pull a couple bucks out of his check. Like, I don't get it, man. I do not get it. And as for you, man, be responsible. Get a DNA test before you sign any birth certificates anyway, bro. Stop being responsible for other dudes' kids. I know this doesn't pertain to the whole conversation of that, but just for the simple sake of like everybody having their I's dotted and their T's crossed, right? Just everybody being on their P's and Q's. Just stop signing birth certificates with no DNA test. Mandatory. Mandatory, bro. And if a woman is against mandatory DNA tests, bro, she can't be trusted. It's that simple, dog. It's that simple. I don't want to hear nothing about it. Comment below. I won't comment back.
Oh, great God. I humbly thank you for inviting me here.
Human, where is your sacrifice?
What? Oh, you mean, do you want the...
Bring me your sacrifice.
Yes, right away, sir.
The creatures who deceive the humans in the name of God were reptile-like aliens called reptilians.
Oh.
Reptilians like to eat the animals of Earth.
Oh. We can't play it. We can't play that. We can't play that, bro. We cannot play that here on YouTube, dog. Listen, y'all. I need y'all to go to my Rumble. And I need y'all to follow me on Rumble. And so I can start posting this type of content on Rumble. This is not the place. We can't talk about this right here because y'all already know. They're listening to everything that we say and do. They're watching us right now. They're watching you. Viva la resistance.
1970, the average home was $15,000. It is now $436,000. It has gone up 29 times. Rent was $108, is now $2,000. That's gone up 20 times. College was $500. It's now $11,000. That's gone up 20 times. Gas was 36 cents. It's now $3.80. That has gone up 10 to 12 times. But what about the income? In 1970, the average person was making $9,000. Today, they're making $56,000. That has only gone up 6 times compared to everything else. But here's where this is where it gets sad. In 1970, the average household had 3.5 children. Today, it's only 1.9. And the crazy part is that back in 1970, the average household, 47% were dual income. It has now jumped to 65% is dual income. So millennials and Gen Zers under the household are putting in more hours than the boomers did. We're both working 40 hours a week. But you got way more bang for your buck and more children. You got to expand your family, own a house. Things are so drastically different. The birth rate is plummeting because people can't afford it. So we need to make a change so that we can turn this around.
Hey, this dude's spitting facts, man. Look at that. You're working harder. The cost of living has gone up 29 times. The wages have only gone up 6 times. There's more income in the home, but there's less income in the home. Man, the way the country's been ran, it's just like, dude. And here's the thing, right? He's talking about boomers. When they were us. They're the ones running the country right now. Like, they got to live with 39-cent gallons of gas and $15,000 mortgages. Like, we not getting that, bro. Look at this. $436,000 for a house is the average cost of a house. Like, oh, that's disgusting, dog. Like, it's funny too, you know, because I've done construction and stuff in the past, and I know what goes into building a house. And I've done sales more than anything. And it's disgusting and heartbreaking just to think, like, when I'm passing houses and I know I'm passing a neighborhood, yeah, that's a $380,000 house, that's a $460,000 house, give or take a couple, you know, maybe $10,000, $15,000 or whatever here and there. Like, I don't know what options they have in their house, but, and knowing it's not worth half of that. Knowing that it's not worth half of that, bro. I was talking to a realtor over a year ago. I was looking for a house, and she was like showing me some house that I was gonna pay like $240,000 for, right? Not a big house, little house. I think it was like 1,800 square foot, 1,600 square foot, somewhere in there. And, you know, just basic house. It was built in the 80s. Hadn't seen one remodel. It still had the cabinets on there from the 80s, right? And they're asking $240 for this house. But here's what tripped me out. She was like, yeah, I used to sell these houses for 70 grand. That's how long she was in the game. And that she was telling me the same houses in the same neighborhood, I used to sell them for 70 grand. What? Man, dog, the country is in a crazy state, bro, and it's just really going to take us as people to make our voices heard, make sure we say what's on our mind. Don't be quiet about how you feel about the state of the country right now. Don't be quiet about when something is going on that they're doing that makes your life harder, right? I'm not talking about this other stuff like the alphabet stuff and you know, whatever distractions they put in front of your face. I'm talking about stuff that actually affects your quality of life. The border crisis, you know, gas and drilling and energy. They're like, we're not energy dependent anymore. And like all these things, bro, that make your cost of living go up and your wages don't change, bro. I'm telling you right now, if anything, people have been getting paid less over the past 3 or 4 years than more. And we all know what's been going on in the past 3 or 4 years, right? Like, we should have got paid more, especially those of us that were working during all that crap. Like, bro, I need some type of, what's it called? Like, when you're in harm's way pay. I forget what it's called, but y'all know what I'm talking about. State of the country is in a crazy state, man, and we should not have to hold our tongues on how we feel. You need to make it felt, make it known so they can see like, oh, there is a majority of duress. Everybody's feeling this stress. Everybody's feeling this sense of we ain't doing it right, so that they can change it. They can change it, bro. They really need to get these dudes out of office. And that's all I'm going to say about that. They spending too much time in the office. I ain't worried about the president, bro. It's other ones, but that's another story for another day, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you haven't liked the video by now, man, or if you're not subscribed to the channel, because we do this all the time, support the channel, man. I'm trying to get up in the world of YouTube. Let's show that anybody can do it. You know what I mean? It's not just for those select few or whatever. And you can do that by showing your support down below, hitting that subscribe button, smacking the bell. Make sure you get those notifications, man. Make sure you tell somebody you love them today. Until the next time, I love you. Peace. New era. I'm feeling quite bad, so take another token. Yeah, there's jokers all around.